Did you know that some of the world's most successful people have one thing in common? They've all hit rock bottom at some point in their lives. We often assume their journey was smooth, but the truth is, their strength was forged in their darkest moments, when everything seemed lost. Hitting the floor isn't an ending, it's the raw beginning of a new life, a chance to start over with a fresh perspective. When you're comfortable, you don't change. Comfort breeds complacency. Rock bottom strips away comfort and forces you to face the truth, to confront your fears and insecurities. It's a brutal teacher, but the lessons are real and invaluable. Think of it as the ultimate reset button, a chance to rebuild from scratch, stronger and wiser. In the military, you're broken down to your core, and that's where you find your real strength, your true potential. Civilian life is no different. The challenges may vary, but the process of growth remains the same. Your battlefield might be a failed business, a divorce, or a bout of depression. The enemy is often your own self-doubt, your inner critic. But the moment you hit the floor, you get the clearest view of the climb back up, the path to redemption. If you're down there now, listen, this isn't the end, this is ground zero. Forget what you've lost, focus on what you can build, on the new possibilities that lie ahead. The pain you feel is potential energy, it's fuel for your ascent, for your comeback. The world tests us, not to destroy us, but to show us what we're truly capable of, to reveal our inner strength. When all the excuses are gone, you discover your real power, your true self. Hitting the floor is the foundation for something real, something strong, something that is truly you. This is where your comeback begins. Embrace it. Let's be clear, having a bad day isn't the same as hitting rock bottom. Rock bottom is a total collapse of your world, when everything you relied on fails at once. It's not just sadness, it's a sense of powerlessness, like you have no moves left. Usual fixes don't work, distractions feel hollow, you feel isolated, even in a crowd. You might not even recognize yourself in the mirror. This isn't a dip, it's a chasm. It's where hope feels like a distant memory. You lose your identity, your labels, and you're left with your raw self. Your inner demons come out, replaying every failure and regret. But here's the key, recognizing this place for what it is, a total system failure, is the first step out. Stop pretending it's just a rough patch. Admit it, this is the bottom. That honesty is your first act of control. It's the moment you stop falling and finally hit solid ground. It might be the hardest ground you've ever stood on, but it's real. From here you can start to push back up. The climb starts with acceptance. This is where you begin to rebuild. Once you know you're at the bottom, when you feel like you've hit the lowest point and there's nowhere left to fall, you face a choice. Stay there, stuck in the darkness, or change your mindset and begin to climb out. You can be a victim, blaming the world, waiting for rescue, feeling powerless as life happens to you. Or you can become the master of your response, taking control of your story, even if you can't control the circumstances. This is the pivot point. The moment where everything can change if you let it. It's not about denying pain or pretending you're not hurt, but refusing to let it define you or dictate your future. The victim mindset is a trap, a prison built from your own thoughts. It gives away your power. The cavalry isn't coming. No one is going to swoop in and save you. No one will fix your life for you. The responsibility is yours, and that's where your strength lies. The victim mindset is about ownership. This happened. What am I going to do about it? It's a daily battle, a commitment you make to yourself every single day. Every morning you choose action over apathy. Start small, make your bed, go for a walk, drink a glass of water. These tiny wins build momentum and remind you that you're capable. Each small decision is proof you're not powerless. Every step forward, no matter how minor, is a victory. Think of it as mental warfare, a battle between the part of you that wants to give up and the part that refuses. Your negative thoughts are the enemy. They whisper doubts, but you don't have to listen. Every time you choose responsibility over blame, you're fighting back. You're reclaiming your power, one decision at a time. This is resilience, not never falling, but always getting back up, no matter how many times you stumble. The story you tell yourself about the fall matters. Was it defeat, a sign to give up, or the start of your comeback? The choice is yours, and it's a choice you can make every day. Reclaim your agency, one step at a time. Progress is slow, but every step counts. You are the one calling the shots, no matter how small the decision may seem. This is how you become the victor, by choosing again and again to move forward. Your comeback story starts with this choice. The first step is yours to take, and it can change everything. Look at J.K. Rowling. Before fame, she was a single mother, jobless and battling depression. She hit rock bottom, her life in ruins, her dreams on hold. But she had two things, an old typewriter and a story about a boy wizard. Writing became her lifeline, her way to process pain and turn it into something powerful. She faced rejection after rejection. 12 publishers said no, but failure stripped away the inessential, letting her focus on what mattered. Her lowest point gave her the freedom to pursue her passion without fear. She didn't just recover, she built a world that inspired millions. Your current circumstances are not your final destination. Robert Downey Jr. was once Hollywood's lost cause, addicted, jailed, and written off. His rock bottom was a jail cell, stripped of excuses and enablers. Recovery was slow and brutal, getting clean, rebuilding trust, taking small roles. He had to be humble to do the work. Director Jon Favreau fought to cast him as Iron Man, seeing a man who'd faced the abyss. Downey's comeback didn't just revive his career, it launched a global franchise. He didn't erase his past, he used it as rocket fuel. No matter how far you fall, the climb back can take you higher than ever. Your lowest point can become your greatest strength. The world loves a comeback. How do you start the climb? With radical acceptance. Look at your situation, no filters, no excuses. Accept it fully. It's not about liking it, but about facing reality. Stop fighting what is. Only then can you change it. Take ownership of your part in the mess. Blaming others keeps you stuck. Ask, what did I do or not do that got me here? This isn't self-punishment, it's learning. Write it all down, fears, failures, regrets. Get it out of your head and onto paper. This act is like lancing a wound, painful but necessary for healing. Once you accept and own your reality, a strange calm sets in. The panic fades. You've faced the monster and survived. Now you have a clear picture of where you are. From this clarity, you can make a plan. You can't build on denial or blame, only on truth. This is your solid ground. The climb starts here. Radical acceptance is the first rung of your ladder. It's the foundation for real change. Own your mess and you own your future. This is where healing begins. Start with the truth. After acceptance, you need a reason to move forward, a why. Your old motivations may be gone. Now's the time to find something deeper. Your why doesn't have to be grand. It can be your kids, your health, or a creative dream. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What lights a fire in my gut? Rock bottom is a chance to rediscover yourself, free from old expectations. Write your why down. Put it where you'll see it every day. This is your North Star. When things get tough, look at your why. It will remind you what you're fighting for. Without a strong why, the how feels impossible. With it, you'll find a way through any obstacle. Your why is your fuel. You've accepted reality and found your why. Now take action. Don't get overwhelmed by the big picture. Focus on the next rung. Break your goal into tiny, manageable steps. If you're in debt, start by gathering your bills. That's today's win. If you want to get fit, walk around the block. Celebrate that. Small actions build momentum and prove you're moving. Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes daily is better than a one-off marathon. Build new habits. Make your bed, eat well, read a few pages. These routines create stability in chaos. Look back occasionally to see your progress. Each rung climbed is proof of your strength. The journey out of rock bottom is a marathon of small steps. Every step takes you closer to the light. Don't rush, just keep building rung by rung. Progress is the goal, not perfection. Your ladder is your way out. Celebrate every step. You're moving forward. We've covered how hitting the floor can be a gift, a chance to rebuild, to rediscover who you are at your core. Sometimes it's only when we're at our lowest that we find the courage to rise. We've seen how to shift from victim to victor, and how comebacks are born from the deepest falls. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback, if you choose to see it that way. The steps are simple. radical acceptance, finding your why, and being honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to go. Then, building your ladder one rung at a time, no matter how small those rungs may seem. This isn't just theory, it's a practical guide, built from real stories and real struggles. The journey is yours alone, but you don't have to walk it in isolation. I can give you the map, but you must take the steps. Only you can decide to move forward. There will be setbacks and doubts, that's normal. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every stumble is a lesson, not a failure. Get up one more time than you fall. Remember, you're not alone. Others have walked this path and are cheering you on. Many have been here and fought their way back. You are part of a community of survivors and thrivers. Your scars are badges of honor, proof of your strength and resilience. They tell your story. Your struggle is the source of your future power. Every challenge you face now is building your strength for tomorrow. Here's your mission. Start today. Take one small step. Make your bed, set a tiny goal, and accomplish it. Write down one thing you're grateful for, go for a walk, or simply take a deep breath and acknowledge your progress. This is the start of a community. Share your story, connect with others, and let your voice be heard. Share your struggles, your wins, and your hopes for the future. Your journey from rock bottom to rocket fuel starts now. Embrace the challenge, do the work, and trust the process. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve when you refuse to give up. Time to get to it. Your comeback begins today. The first step is yours to take. Let's begin.